and then I got sick. Kids just always be carrying some type of cold or sickness, I don't know, but I try to be nice and I try to inspire. But for some reason, when I'm around little kids, they just get me sick. I don't know. What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna hit front lever. It's my first recording of my front lever training of this new program I created. It's gonna be a banded workout where the intensity is lower, but the hold times and the reps are gonna be higher than what I usually do. This is gonna help with my recovery time and hopefully help with the strength area of my front lever and my planche. This is the pull section. I will be recording the push sometime soon. I just got off work. I'm gonna go change and then head to the park today. It's about 60 degrees, but we do have a windstorm coming tonight. Hopefully it's not too windy and the sound isn't terrible and you guys can hear me clearly when I record at the park. I don't like doing this at a public gym, so I'm trying to find a private gym to kind of shoot content for you guys. But the next best thing is a park. It's just kind of hard when it's still cold out and especially if it's windy. Gotta show you guys my little kitten Mittens. Hey baby girl. She is a crazy one. Big stretch. Say hi. Say hi, baby girl. All right, we're back and we're mic'd up. Put a hat on so my hair's not flying all over the place. And we're gonna go get this workout. I'm trying to get better at talking to you guys more normally and like authentically. It's just really weird when I put the camera up. I'm really good at talking in person, but when I put the camera up, it just, I don't know, I get nervous or my brain just starts freezing up. So trying to get a little more natural in the way I speak with you guys and just kind of more comfortable. So yeah, heading to the park now. Still a little windy, still about 60 degrees, kind of cool, but I'm ready to hit this workout. Just had some pre-workout. So the park is actually like right down the road from my house. So I'll be there shortly and we'll get started on the exercises. See you when I get over there. Made it to the park. It's actually really nice. I've never been here in person. I've only seen a couple of pictures. They got some nice P-bars, 3 pull-up bars basically, and then a ladder that you can do some flag and other exercises on. All the other things don't really matter. All right, so there were kids around here, but their mom kind of told them to go, which is really nice. This is a public park, and it's okay if there's kids. I let them play on the rings a little bit, and yeah, it happens. The last time I recorded at a park, some kids came up, I taught them a bunch of stuff, and then I got sick. Kids just always be carrying some type of cold or sickness, I don't know, but I try to be nice and I try to inspire. But for some reason, when I'm around little kids, they just get me sick. I don't know. But we're gonna try a light band today. It's the first set. So the first exercise is gonna be straddle front lever pull-ups. I'm gonna try this band. If the form doesn't feel right or if I'm not getting good activation, I'll switch to a heavier band or a lower progression. So let's see what we get. All right, so we're going for 3 sets of 8. See what we get. And I think I'm gonna try to put the band either below the glutes or right on the glutes for the first set. All right, let's see. Oh, this bar is gonna be in the way for my straddle, so I'm not gonna be able to go as far as I really want. And you gotta love the kids scream. All right, let's go. That's not happening. Oh. All right. I was not getting as high as I wanted to. I'm gonna try the heavier band and see what we can get. You can try it if you want real quick.
Why are your hands white?
It's from chalk.
No, Mama, let him that you What's he doing?
It's called calisthenics. It's just body weight workout basically. All right, I'm gonna use it. Thanks, buddy. All right, so for the bands, this is a heavier band, and I believe it is 35 to 80 pounds. And then the black one, I was just using the light band, is like 15 to 30 pounds, something like that. All right, buddy. Look out. Thank you. All right, look out, buddy. Look out. All right. All right, we're gonna try to get 8 reps straddle. So for the last set, I'm gonna try, my hips seem to be sagging just a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep perfect form. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that. And these kids will be out of here shortly, but it's cool to kind of see them playing on the rings. It'd be cool to see adults kind of doing that, you know, just being active with their bodies instead of sitting on the couch. I'm also doing straddle. I'm going for around 4 reps and then finishing the set of 8 with advanced tuck. But once I feel like my form is breaking down, I'm gonna try to just go to advanced tuck.
Nice, Arush, you buff. You should get into rock climbing. Even indoor climbing.
All right, let's get it.
I'm tired.
Okay, Arush, we gotta go. I'm glad you're excited about doing all this work.
All right, that's 4. 1. One more. The next exercise is going to be banded front lever. Usually I use a really thin light band, but I put it on both wrists and hold there. I think that doubles the resistance. This is just attached to the bar. It's a lot thicker though, so if it's too easy, I will switch to a lighter band. And I usually like to put it right above the glutes, so it's a harder hold. If you put it lower, the more resistance, more weight it will lift up. So placing it right above the glutes is kind of like the best spot when you're trying to push yourself. We're gonna go for 3 sets of about 8 to 12 seconds. It's a pretty wide range, but I've never tried this after doing rows like that. We'll see how we do. I'm also really trying to work on my retraction. So I don't want to be holding like this. I really want to try to get that neutral spine or back. And instead of craning my neck, I'm going to try to kind of get it back a little bit to make the form look a little better. Thankfully, all the kids are gone for now. It's nice and quiet, more peaceful, kind of what I like. I think that was around 10 seconds. My counting is bad. I'll check the video and we'll see what we got on that one. All right, so I was a little disappointed in the retraction. I'm gonna try to show you how my back is and kind of where I want it to be in about advanced tuck, and then I'll throw it into full and hopefully try to hold that form. This angle will kind of show the form a little better on the retraction. And I think I got around 8 seconds with the blue band. I'm gonna go for 8 seconds again, and then this is the second set, 1 more set, and then we're gonna do some full raises without a band and on the bar. I'm also doing the band a little lower, below the glutes actually. I'm gonna do it on the glutes. Doing the band a little lower on the glutes, just to kind of help with the retraction. I guess I don't have to do advanced tuck. I could just show you with my feet on the ground. So usually I think I'm around here, or I think I'm around here. I try, but I want to be somewhere like this for the hold. So Let's get it. Tried to push that to 10. It's probably still around 8 seconds. The retraction definitely felt better. Felt like I was holding that a little tighter. I'll run it back and check the video and see. All right, that retraction was actually really good. I did like that. And we got about 7 seconds. It definitely felt longer. I'm really gonna press this time and try to count a little slower, hopefully hit that 8 seconds. And this is the last set. I'm gonna give it my all, and then we're gonna do some lever raises. All right, let's get this. Gonna throw it on my butt again. I think that was pretty good, right on the glutes. Try to get a little more false grip, help with the torque. That grip definitely helps, but I feel like it's almost cheating. I don't know if it's cheating or not. I guess in gymnastics, when you use the false grip, it's cheating. You do have to use a little more grip strength and torque when just grabbing and holding. But when you kind of leverage on there, it makes the hold a lot, I would say 5% to 10% easier. All right, so I'm gonna shoot this one in 0.5 so you can kind of see the full thing. We're gonna go for 2 sets of 3 full raises. I don't stop at horizontal. I try to raise all the way to the bar, so it smacks. And I've never done it this far into a workout full. I usually switch to straddle, and I've also, my PR is like 2.5 reps. I've never even hit 3 reps. So we'll see what we get today. I'm feeling strong-ish, but this will be the true test of how strong I've gotten in those past 50 days from Project 50. If you don't know about that, I did Project 50 where I did a workout every day. I was doing front lever and planche mostly. So, all right, let's go. I don't want pike tips. I want perfect form, good retraction, straight arms, no bending in the arms. Might pike if the strength is not there in the rear delt upper tricep. That's where I feel it the most usually. It's my weak link. My lats are strong, my retraction's pretty strong at times. Sometimes I kind of don't retract completely, but yeah, the straight arm strength and the upper tricep rear delt area is where I get hit the most. I think it's just because I'm so tall. Most guys are always like, oh, my scapula is just not strong enough, or my lats aren't strong enough for my core. But in reality, for me, it's that tricep area. Definitely going for a false grip or close to it. Let's try to get 3. Yeah, there's no way that's happening, man. I'm gonna try to pop 2, this bar is actually really thick, so it kind of makes it a little harder too. So I'm gonna try to pop 2 straddles. Perfect form. All right, one more. Nope. All right, let's do advanced tuck. All right, oh my goodness. That bar was thick, definitely tougher on a thicker bar. I'm gonna see if this is helpful. It's a thinner bar, and I'm gonna go for 3 straddle, see what we can get. Last set, going for 3, baby. It's a little shorter, so my form might be a little weird at the beginning, but should be able to get this bad boy straight all the way up to the top. Okay, definitely a little easier, but it's kind of weird when I can't fully extend and kind of press up. But Got 2.5. It's good enough for me for today. The last exercise is actually the Victorian. It is a step beyond front lever, and I just think it's something cool to try to learn. So I'm gonna be doing, I can usually hold like an advanced tuck Victorian or something close without a band. At the end of the workout, we'll see what we can get, trying the blue band, going for 3 sets of 8 seconds, and hopefully I can keep the hips high. I also bend the arms a little bit, so a perfect Victorian is with straight arms, so I'm gonna try to keep the arms straight. So we're gonna try on the glutes and see how this goes. I've never actually really tried this with a band, so might be a little funny. All right. Yeah, that feels.
I'm gonna ruin my samba, bro.
That feels funny. All right. Let's see what we can get. Okay, that's killer. Getting in and out of the band is not graceful or the position, but it definitely smashes your scapula, mid traps, upper traps, and I don't even know. Rhomboids, like everything is smashed. Tricep, I feel a little bit, and the rear delt, but the form looks pretty good. I'm gonna try to get the band a little higher on my glutes to give a little less help and really try to press into it this time. I did get 8 seconds. All right. I also got 8 seconds. So trying for 2 more sets like that. See what we can get. Oh my goodness. I think that was around 8. Feels a little off balance. Feel like kind of tipping up on the parallettes on the left side. So maybe I'll try to get my elbows a little more forward. Try to grip down on it so I'm not lifting up the parallel. This is the last set. I got 8 seconds on both, so I should be able to get another 8. Actually, I think the last one was like around 10 seconds, held it a little longer. Just gonna show you a different angle, kind of show you the retraction and what the back should kind of be looking like. You really just want to squeeze down and press. So it's a lot of rear delt and a lot of the upper mid back kind of pulling you and lifting you up. It's not a lot of core. A lot of people think front lever and calisthenics is core, but I don't really feel it at all in my core. It's all in my back. Let's get this last set. And then we're out of here. Going for the glutes again. It's kind of been sliding up, so I'm gonna really try to hook it in behind the glutes. It's feeling really high, so this one might be a little harder. Let's get this. I'm gonna start in tuck and then go out to advanced tuck. So this is tuck, advanced tuck one. That felt better, more balanced. I felt like the parallel wasn't lifting up that time. So really just setting in and kind of gripping harder keeps it from lifting up. That was the workout. I'm gonna add some dragon flags or like hanging bar raises just for core. I like to hit core a little bit. When you're doing calisthenics, just like I was saying earlier, it's not a lot of core, but you still need a strong core to be able to perform all of the movements. So maybe my core is just stronger now, so I feel like there's no core involved, but where I always feel it is in the shoulders, the back, the scapula for protraction, retraction. So yeah, we'll see. This thing is like super cold. Usually they're a little warmer and just like mushy to eat, but it's a little chilly today. So I do I often eat one of these in between calisthenics and bodybuilding. You guys are mostly going to just see the calisthenics portion. I do a hybrid of about an hour and a half to 2 hours of calisthenics and then an hour and a half of bodybuilding. Calisthenics hits the shoulders really well, the back, but the chest is really hard to actually grow large. There aren't really any calisthenic athletes with a large chest. They may have a strong chest or pretty well developed, but you just don't hit it enough or hard enough through calisthenics. Maybe weighted calisthenics like dips, you're hitting it a little bit, but it's not the same as a bench press. So I usually bodybuild 3 times a week, and today is not one of those days. It's just a calisthenic day. Hopefully you guys gained something useful out of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Stay merciless.